Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make a top, okay, a kimono top. Okay, so here I'm folding it. I've folded it once before and I'm folding it again, so that means I have 4 layers of fabric there. My center front and center back is going to be on a fold. Okay, so here I'm measuring the neck. I'm taking 3.5 inches wide by 4.5 inches depth. Okay, and the back is 2 inches. Okay, so and another measurement you need to take is your sleeve length. Okay, so what I did there was I measured from my center back, that's my neck, from my neck to the sleeve that I want. So I want it to get to my elbow, so that's what I have there. So from my center back, that's my neckline now, straight to my sleeves, I have 17 inches there. And there I've calculated my slope. That's what I'm measuring now. That's my shoulder slope to the sleeve length. And there I have my round sleeve of 9.5 inches. That means I have like 1 inch there for sewing allowance. Alright, so on the hip, because it's going to get slightly to above my hip, so I measured quarter of my hip plus 1 inch for ease, and that's what I've connected to. But if you want more of a shape, you see what I'm going to do next. I'm going to take in some inches on the under bust there. So I took about 1 inch off there so that I can have a little shape. So you see me cutting it a little bit deeper now. Okay, can you see that? Okay, so there, and you trim off the edge. So that's what I have for now. And once it is opened, I'm taking off the center back to cut my neck, my front neckline. That's what I'm doing here. I have 3.5 inches width for my neckline on fold, but later I had to adjust it to 4 inches. Okay, all right, so you see that later in the video. So now I'm going to take it to my machine. You sew close the shoulders and also hem the sleeves edges, and to the blouse length I added some strip of fabric. Okay, that's what you're going to see now. So now I've joined the shoulder and I've taken it to my serger. I've done the overlocking and I've hemmed the sleeves. Okay, I added 1 inch sewing allowance to the sleeve, so that's what I've hemmed in there. Okay, so you can see the sleeves now. I'm showing it more clearly there so that you can see. So you have seen the hem. So I've added like 3 inches to the hem and I've joined it, and also I've serged it. Okay, so here I added a pocket detail, and my pocket detail there is 6 inches by 7 inches, and I've sewn it down. Okay, alright, so now I'm going to my sewing machine. My bias binding, I'm going to sew the neckline. Okay, that's the finishing I'm giving to my neckline. You can also use facing, okay, but for this particular one I'm using a bias. Alright, so watch as I sew. So what I'm doing here now, because I cut a little bit out from the neckline, you know, from the neck width now, so I'm sewing it close again so that it won't lose, so that the stitches will not lose back. That's what I'm doing here. So shortly you see me sewing with the bias binding. Okay, so once again, thank you for watching my videos. My name is Bisoyaleme, and I want to welcome you back to my channel again. So if this is your first time watching this video, kindly subscribe now. What are you waiting for? Okay, Okay, I'm showing you what I'm doing there. I fold my bias in a triangular form, and why I do this mostly is because when you are done sewing, you have a neat finishing. Okay, at the inside now, you won't have that rough edge. Very beautiful finishing. That's what I have. So I'm just sewing the bias there. You see me. I'm going to just watch it. I'm going to show you a detailed way of my sewing and finishing. Okay. Alright, so please watch my other videos and kindly subscribe. Don't just be watching, no? Be subscribing so that we can have more videos too. That will show me that yes, what I am putting on here is useful for you. That's why you are coming back. So please kindly subscribe, like, and also share. Okay, so keep watching. We're doing the bias. So slow and steady wins the race. So just be patient. Do it little by little. You're not rushing anywhere. There's no competition here, so that you get a good finishing. Okay. And once that is done, you cut off the bias and then you turn it to the wrong side to aim the bias down. So that's what I'm doing here. So now you can see I've turned it to the wrong side of the fabric, and now I'm sewing the bias down. I'm sewing down. So please, slow and steady, like I said earlier, wins the race. Okay, so patiently do it so that you don't have any squeezed bias finishing. You see how smooth and beautiful it will look once I'm done, even without ironing. Yes, you are going to iron because that's what will give you a good finishing. And also remember to backstitch at the beginning and the finishing of your sewing so that your stitches will not lose. Okay, so once that is done, I'll show you what it looks like. Then we'll hem the down of the top and we'll close the side seam, and then our top will be ready to wear. So you can see, very beautiful, nice and beautiful. Alright, so you can see it. I've not ironed it at all here. You can see how neat and beautiful it is looking. Alright, so now I will turn it to the wrong side of my fabric, right side together. Alright, so I'll show you what to do shortly. Alright, so from there you sew the sides close and you repeat the same thing to this other side. Okay, and then you roll the hem. So what I did here is half inch. So that's what I did, half inch by half inch. So you see there. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to start with the hem of the top. Yes, because I want to have just one straight sewing at the side so that it will be easy for me to overlock. Okay, so I'm rolling the hem of my top, half and half. Like I said, be patient. Nobody is rushing anywhere. And you can as well pin this one down so that it will be easy for you, and you can also iron it down before sewing. So if you have any other method on how to sew this top, let me know. Teach me your own method too, okay? Alright, so once the hem line is done, I'm going to sew the side, okay? So if you have any comments, please drop in the comment section. You can also join me on Facebook at YQ Fashion World, and I can sew at YQ Fashion, and also on Instagram YQ Fashion by Bisoye. Okay, kindly subscribe to this channel, like and click on the notification bell, and share this video to as many of your friends, loved ones, everyone you know. Just keep sharing. Okay, so this is a simple top to make. You can make it into a dress. Yes, you can make it into a long top, a long dress, a short dress, a three-quarter top. You can even make the sleeve longer, and you can also make the sleeve shorter. Yes, so anything you like, you can always do, and you'll get a beautiful finishing. So here I'm sewing the sides. You can see me, I started from the sleeves. You can see that. Then I sew it straight down to the hem of my top. And yes, we are done, as in done. Okay, so that's it. That's what it looks like. All right, I've turned it out to the right side. I've not even ironed, and you can see how beautiful it is looking. All right, guys, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching this video to the end, and if you have done so, thank you so very much. See you soon.